Good morning everyone, this is Raila Ibad from ABPD2B. So now let us discuss the chapter 15, which is Life and Works in London from 1888 to 1889 for Dr. Jose Rizal. After his travel in the United States, Rizal lived in London from May 1888 to March 1889. So apparently he stayed at London for almost 11 months. And he chose the English city too in three reasons. So number one, to improve his knowledge about English language. Kasi nga, di ba si Jose Rizal ay isang Pilipino, so sanay siyang mag-Tagalog or mag-Spanish lamang. But in English language, kailangan niya munang excel yung sarili niya uh, kasi nga sa English there's differences of accent and the differences of meaning na maaari niyang magamit sa kanyang pagta-travel by meeting those different nationalities and difference of people sa kanyang pagta-travel. To study and annotate Morga's successes de las Islas Filipinas book na kung saan gusto niya magkaroon ng komento doon sa kanyang ginagawa. So, ginagawa niya palagi na dati siyang bumibisita sa British Museum just to read the books of Morgas about successes de las Islas Filipinas. Kasi gusto niyang magkaroon ng komento, gusto niya magkaroon ng komento doon sa books na yun. Kasi isa siyang napaka-interesting daw para sa kanya. So, sa kanyang paulit-ulit na pagbisita sa British Museum is nagtaka na yung ibang tao kasi doon sa museum na yun is the private library room na pinagbabasahan ng mga books. It consists of parang nabibilang lang yung pwede pumasok. So si Rizal paulit-ulit siya pumasok doon kasi gusto niyang mabasa at maintindihan para makakuha na rin siya, maka-annotate siya doon sa books ni Morgas. So nagkaroon siya ng suspicious na bakit yung ibang gustong magbasa or gustong pumasok doon ay hindi pwede. Yun pala ay dahil kay Rizal na inuubos niya ang time by time na pwede pumasok yung mga tao kasi nagsisimula ang pag-open ng British Museum is from 5 to 11 p.m. So, sa 5 to 11 p.m. na yon is kailangan makapag-receive ka na ng time mo para magbisita doon. So, si Jose Rizal ay lagi niya kinukuha yung time to time na yun para pumasok doon. So, yung nagiging competition sa mga tao ng dati kasi hindi makakapasok yung iba kasi it's out of 490% lang yung pwede pumasok sa museum na yon. Number 3, London was a safe place for him to cry on his fight against Spanish tyranny. So, dahil sa nakitaan niya, ang London ay isa sa pinaka-safe para sa kanyang pagkikipaglaban about Spanish dahil sa kalupitan ng Spanish. So, in that way, napili niya ang London para magkaroon siya ng space to think about the colonization of Spanish. Kung ano pa yung pwede niyang may laban kasi nga 'di ba noong time na yon is sobrang higpit ng mga Spaniard sa kay Jose Rizal dahil sa panunulat niya ng mga articles about Spanish colonization sa Pilipinas. In London, he engaged deeply in Filipiniana studies. He completed annotating Morga's book. He wrote many articles for a solidaridad in defense of his people against Spanish critics. He penned a famous letter to the young woman of Malolos. So, natapos ni Rizal ang kanyang annotation sa Sucesos de las Islas Pilipinas ni Antonio de Morgas habang siya ay nasa London. Ang Sucesos de las Islas Pilipinas ay isang mahalagang historical work tungkol sa Pilipinas noong mga unang dekada ng pamumuno ng mga Espanyol. Layunin ni Rizal na ipakita na ang mga Pilipino ay mayroon ng mataas na antas ng kultura at moralidad bago pa dumating ang mga Espanyol. The Solidarity was an organization created in Spain on December 13, 1888, composed of Filipino librarian excellent in 1872 and students attending Europe's university. The organization aimed to increase Spanish awareness of the needs of its colony, the Philippines, and to propagate a closer relationship between the Philippines and Spain. Ang La Solidarity isa siyang organisasyon na nag-create ng mga articles patungkol sa mga kolonyal ng mga Spaniard sa Pilipinas. It talks about the culture, the society, and the economic condition of the Philippines in the state of colonization of Espanyol, and para ma-aware na rin yung mga Spanish na to stop discriminating or organizing Philippines to Philippines. So yung La Solidaridad ay pinamunuan ni Jose Rizal. Natapos niya rin yung mga articles doon. Doon niya sinulat in London sa part din ng La Solidaridad. Yung sulat niya for the young woman of Malolos na he increased his. So, ang first thing na ginawa ni Rizal in this chapter was trip across the Atlantic. The transatlantic voyage of Rizal from New York to Liverpool was a pleasant one. He won many friends of different nationalities on board the Palatian city of Rome because of his friendly nature and his ability as a linguist. Truly, Rizal as a linguist has a few peers in the world. Rizal entertained the American and European passenger with his marvelous skill with the yo-yo as an offensive weapon. The yo-yo is small wooden disc attached to a string from the finger. So kung sa atin ginagamit ito ng mga bata as an toy, si Rizal naman ginamanipulate niya yung mga passenger na ang yo-yo daw ay is a weapon. On May 25, 1888, a day after docking at Liverpool, Rizal went to London for a short time. He stayed as guest at the home of Dr. Antonio Marigidor, an exile of 1872 and a practicing lawyer in London. By the end of May, he found a modest boarding place at number 37, Charcot Crescent, Primrose Hill. He was a boarder of the Beckett family. Rizal spent much of his time in the British Museum, poring over the page of the Morgas Successos and the other real historical works in the Philippines. Pagkatapos niyang dumaog sa Liverpool noong May 24, 1888, nagtungo si Rizal sa London noong May 25, 1888. Sa una, pansamantalang naniraan si Rizal bilang paunahin sa bahay ni Dr. Antonio Maridor, isang Pilipinong ipinagtapon noong 1872 at nagtatrabaho bilang abogado sa London. So, pagkatapos ng May, nakahanap si Rizal ng isang simpleng boarding house sa number 37 Charcourt, present Primrose Hill. Siya ay umupa sa pamilya Beckett.